Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Nurse Meg from nursemegrn.com. I'm in my office right now and we're kind of in the middle of a renovation, so I've got a bunch of boxes and cabinets and stuff behind me. Alrighty, well, I wanted to make this video after talking to a lot of new grads and students and talking to them about like, should they become a nurse? And the most common question I get from students is like, what should I know before I become a nurse? Like, am I doing the right things? So in case you didn't know, I write courses online to help nursing students and students studying for the NCLEX and brand new nurses in their first couple of years who are just trying to like get it together. I am here to just give you all of my tips and tricks and resources and just make your life better. So this video is going to be 5 things to consider before becoming a nurse in 2022, because pre-pandemic and post-pandemic nursing, while a lot of it is the same, some of it is very different. So let's dive in. Before we keep going, if this is something you're interested in and you like nursing content and you want encouragement inside of nursing, go ahead and click that subscribe button so I can deliver more of this to you, and click the little notification bell so you get a notification every Friday when I come out with a new video. Here are 5 things that you should consider before becoming a nurse, and let's start with number 1. How do you envision your future? Do you envision yourself wearing scrubs, wearing a stethoscope, helping people, working shift work, all of the things that go into nursing? Or do you envision yourself traveling or staying home with children? Or like, what do you envision your future to be like? I think a lot of people that are considering nursing consider it for a million different reasons, but you need to stop and really think, is this something that I envision for myself in the future? If you can't envision yourself doing that as a living, day after day, week after week, maybe it's not for you. Number 2 thing to consider is, can you work well with others? I'm talking about coworkers, and I'm also talking about management. I'm also talking about patients and their family members. Can you work well with others? Giving good nursing care is more than just medical care. It is resolving conflict. It is giving great customer service. It is putting on a brave face when things are not going well and the patient outcome is not the desired outcome. It's also keeping a straight face when something hilarious happens or inappropriate and you are uncomfortable. So you really have to be a good people person. I mean, you can be shy, you can be an introvert. There's a lot of nurses who are not outgoing and outspoken and who are excellent nurses, but you are required to work well with people. And I think being a server is a great way to sort of practice being a nurse, because you're dealing with like hungry people and you're delivering exactly what they need. So it's very similar to like sick people, and you have exactly what they need, and that interaction is actually very similar. Also, like the rushing and getting tables and remembering things that somebody needs is also very similar. So I think it's helpful if you've ever been a server somewhere and then become a nurse. Every time I see that on a resume, I'm like, ooh, we should hire that person. That one's really gonna be good. Number 3 thing to consider is, do you feel fulfillment when you help others? Like I said before, there's a million reasons why people become a nurse and why people choose the profession or go into school for this. But do you feel fulfillment when you help others? Or are you in it just for like the money or the paycheck or whatever else comes with it? Number 4, the work environment. You're gonna be probably working shifts depending on where you go. The majority of nurses will work in the hospital, so they'll work 12 hours. You're going to be working 7 to 7, but you're only going to be working 3 days a week. Now that can be great because you can be a little bit flexible with your schedule, and you can be off for 4, on for 3, and sort of like work around that and work your sleep schedule and your family schedule. But on the days that you are working, you probably will not be able to drop your kids off at school. You're gonna be gone for 12 entire hours. And honestly, by the time that you leave your house, get to work early, get out of work, give report, get back home, it ends up being anywhere between 12 and 15 hours. So those days that you work are really all taken up. So that's something very important to consider. Now, of course, with a nursing degree, it's so versatile. You can literally work anywhere. You don't have to work in the hospital setting. You can work in a doctor's office. You can give Botox injections. You can work on a cruise ship. You can work for an airline. You can work for a school and be the school nurse. There's just so many things that you can do with that degree, but just consider the work environment. Number 5 things to consider when becoming a nurse is you're going to need to be good at time management. You are also going to need to handle some level of pressure and be quick on your feet with decision making and things like that. So those are all skills that anyone can develop. If they come naturally to you, fantastic, great. But these are things that you will need in the workforce. Managing your time so you can take care of all of your patients and prioritize, handling stressful situations, pressure that the family is putting on you, the patient, the doctor, another department, yourself. You're going to need to be able to deal with that. And also like thinking on your feet in a life or death situation where the patient's heart stops or they stop breathing, and you really need to think quick on your feet and clearly. That is very important and a skill that you need to develop before you start working. So hopefully this helps you navigate whether or not nursing is for you, or things to prepare before you get into nursing or get into those nitty-gritty parts of your journey. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please like the video. And like I said before, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you have a video request, something that you want me to discuss or make a video about, go ahead and put it down below in the comments and I'll make a video for you. And then of course, let me know where you're watching from, please. I'm super curious, like how people find me. It's usually TikTok or like how you just stumbled upon this channel, like what you were searching for. Like, let me know, let's connect. And of course, come find me on social media. I'm on all the platforms. I'll put links down below in the description to my social media, to my website, where you can find even more free resources for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.